Atlanta United Fan TV here with Byron Ryan, coming all the way from the Carolinas, right? Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Second time being at the Benz, but amazing 3-0 on aggregate win. And now we're going into Red Bull Arena with a really, really good position. You know, you're kind of new to Atlanta United a little bit. And, you know, I want to hear your thoughts, bud.
I mean, based on the 2 times I've been here, it's more than what I give the MLS credit for. Yeah. For the longest period of time, I was the MLS's biggest critic. I called it retirement league. This is where old players come to die. And I mean, it lived up to that if you watch it on TV. For sure. The first ever MLS game, if you want to call it that I ever actually watched through or choked through, didn't throw up through, whatever, was Red Bull versus NYCFC. 29 fouls in the first half during that game. I stopped watching to watch PSG beat the ever-loving shit out of some team that I'd never fucking heard of. But seeing it live in Atlanta, this has and I'm not going to compare it to Bayern Munich, but it has that feeling if you can get all 70,000 to do what the supporters do. But to see 70,000 U.S. fans, it's something you have to see to actually believe. And, I mean, hell, you've got guys over there playing with flares and smoke. That shit doesn't happen around here. But the Bayern eye luck continues. Devin wanted me to come down to the last game, so I came down for the last game, won 3-1, won that one on aggregate. And then today, 3-0. So, I mean, you're looking at Bayern won 5-1 over his Arsenal squad. Then we won 4-1, 4-1, 3-1. Atlanta won 3-1. Now they won 3-0. Yep. Somebody better buy my ass some tickets to the next game. That's all I'm saying.
Absolutely.
But, I mean, overall, Red Bull didn't look like the Red Bull you normally watch. Bradley Wright Phillips just looked like rolled up dog shit. And it's like, if you've seen the video that I put out on Twitter, where I gave David Villa all hell because his FIFA card's total dog shit. Bradley Wright Phillips, same thing for you. Your FIFA card is complete and utter dog shit. You're crap. I'm not putting you in the club. I'm selling your ass for 20 bucks if I can get it. That team looked like crap. But you can't write them off. Red Bull Arena is totally different. Absolutely. 3-0, hopefully that's enough to hold on to. But if Atlanta gets an away goal, it's fucking over. Absolutely. Because they're not scoring 5 fucking goals. But if Atlanta blows a 3-0 lead, I'm not going to say anything. But you realize the Falcons blew the damn lead.
You don't have to remind us, man.
Well, I'm a Falcons fan. Trust me, I've lived through it. But that can't happen. Atlanta United has to be that team that doesn't suck ass when it counts. The Braves did it. The fucking Hawks never had a chance. But the Falcons do it. So Atlanta United's got to be that team, and they've already got the support that those other teams really don't. So, I mean, Miguel Almiron, stop falling down, man. If somebody bumps into you, take it like a man, like, what's his name, Barco? The kid hopped over 2 guys, and he could have taken a dive, which I thought he was going to, but he didn't. But Almiron runs like Josef Martinez, his dad said. He does run like an ostrich. And I think that upright motion is what throws off his balance when somebody bumps into him. But he does remind me of Mesut Ozil a little bit. Josef Martinez, I mean, what can you say? The dude's just a
clinical, man.
Robert Lewandowski with a mouthpiece. Yeah. That is the weirdest thing to ever see is a footballer with a mouthpiece. But he's built like a damn small linebacker. But, I mean, overall, Atlanta United came to play today, and it's the team that Devin always told me. The 2 games that I've watched, that's the team I watched Devin on this show bitch about all the time. And coming to watch him, now I understand what he's talking about with sometimes they don't show up the way they should be showing up. But, I mean, it's Atlanta's series to lose almost. And I hate to say that with the history of Atlanta sports.
You're putting a lot of pressure on us, but I feel like the Red Bulls also, they've been always the bridesmaid as well in terms of MLS Cup. So they also feel the pressure as well. I feel like their supporters are feeling the very same way that we usually do about all our sports.
Yeah, and I mean, and I'm actually, when the Red Bulls people came up, I was getting my jersey done, and they were all talking shit and stuff. And I told my buddy and the lady that was working the stand, I said, watch this shit. So I went over there and I sat there and said, you fucking clowns. And every one of them turned around to me and I said, what the fuck you gonna do to a man in a wheelchair? I will stand up and smack the fuck out of y'all. Well, the guy that wanted to come over and say something, he's a Bayern Munich fan from New York. So he knew he wasn't gonna say anything. And then like 3 of the other ones are Bayern Munich fans. So I mean, and I can't give Red Bull too much shit because when I got in my accident, they sent me a big care package of shit.
That's fantastic, yeah.
I don't know where any of the shit's at, but if you want to send me more shit, I'll take it. eBay's a good, great, wonderful.
You don't want that stuff, man. Sell all that stuff for top dollar. Yeah.
I mean, it's just one of those things that now you kind of have a rival that matters because Orlando City doesn't fucking matter. So, I mean, hopefully this builds into some type of a rivalry because NYCFC, you can't have a rivalry when they play on a fucking youth-sized pitch in the middle of a damn baseball field.
Shots.
Fucking fuck that shots.
No, I'm saying shots fired.
Watch my video on David Villa, you sorry sack of shit. Pirlo carried your ass into MLS. I mean, Spain, what the fuck are you thinking bringing that clown ass? But, I mean, for him, he's one of those came over across the pond and sucked ball sack. Bradley Wright Phillips, maybe might be time to go find, what's that ball-headed jack-off from Chelsea that played with him? What's his name? I don't know. He scored a goal against Bayern. It fucking didn't matter. Yeah, that fucking ball-headed clown. But, yeah, go find him at Phoenix and sign him to...
Didier Drogba.
Yeah, shut the hell up. That dude, that's fake news. That never happened. But, yeah, go get Drogba because obviously Wright Phillips can't do shit by himself. And that team, yeah.
I mean,
that team's missing a striker. And Bradley Wright Phillips is not a fucking striker. Never has been, never will be. Chelsea fans, eat it. But, yeah, that dude's jack shit. I'm going to go sell his fucking FIFA card here in a minute. That dude's dog shit.
I love it. I love the New York Red Bull hate, so, you know, I'm not gonna stop you.